Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. It's a beautiful May morning. I'm just finishing off Walter's bail movements for him. Nice and early today, 7 o'clock start. We had a bit of rain yesterday, so I left these out, and I went and focused on many contracts, and managed to get 40 grand off of 40 grand off of my debt. So I think I'm down to 440 now. Walter's 360, 380, 360 I think. So we're not really clearing debt, we're actually gaining debt. But I was using the other, the previous bail grab that I'd used before for round bails, and unfortunately it doesn't work too well on the telehandler because it it doesn't tilt enough to lay them flat on, which is quite annoying. So I went into the mod hub and got this quick bail handling pack, and I think I found an absolute world here. This seemed brilliant, so I might suggest to Walter he invests whenever he's got some money into this. He has had this is a good amount. Should we go for it about there? Trouble you can't see. Oh, nowhere near, mate. Go on that side then. Don't want these all falling down, and that one below is a little bit. Oh dear. They're not pickable, so the weight should keep them as they are. I don't want to end up with them flying everywhere and then as having to just go with the bail holding thing building option. If I can, I don't mind spending my time stacking up these bales, because there's something quite therapeutic about it, if I'm honest. Tighter on that. Nice. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get this one up on the top. Ooh. Bit of a bounce. Walter's talking possibly about the idea of turfing this properly, growing grass on it. I'm not so sure. I quite like the rugged look of it. But 18 bales off there, I think it's absolutely fantastic, considering it is just meadow grass. We weren't 100% sure it was at the point of best time to cut. Oh yeah, let's get a pie on this. Let's put a little bit on the top. If I can get that looks very precarious on one side. Looks a bit like... I mean... I'll risk it. I see no reason why it should. Cause a major issue. It shouldn't fall. That's not to say that it won't, no. Right, today's episode should be rather exciting because you may have noticed something has happened. Let's just pop that there for now because I think we may need that in a bit. Let's have a little walk around, check everything, see what's going on. I've got the keys, the signatures have been passed, my land has been purchased. Was that out of something? Oh dear. We're out of water. We are out of water. They're doing okay. Healthy then in 94. Oh, they must have some new lambs. Yes. New lambage. Lovely. So they're alright for food. Let's go out this way for a little. Because look at that. It's shooted, which is the technical name for it. Germination has happened, which means today, I think this morning, we'll get this sprayed with fertiliser, ready to go. We'll do that in a minute. I do want to go and have a look now I've officially got the land purchased, but we'll get these jobs done first. I think, oh well, we're going to have some weeding to do there at some point, which Walter might be happy just to herbicide it when it gets big enough, and that's probably, it is better for, that's quite good, that might not need too much. Interesting. A little oversight. Oh dear, who's done this? That's why I was trying to go so regimented and neat, but you're never going to get it spot on, are you? The other field should be pretty good though. I was very strict on my lines here, apart from these ends, which, especially around here, I expected that. These were quite a nightmare to get into, but still looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Go and have a look at cows. Yes, good morning. We're saying 100%. They're looking nice and healthy. Still got a bit of water, a fair bit of meadow still. In the garden, he's got his tea towels out again. That's looking okay. He's doing well with his garden, just needs a bit of water. Whose pants are they, Walter? Ask no questions, you'll get no answers, I suppose. That looks like we have more fish. Yes, more trout ready to go. And this seems quiet, so this is ready for more long planks. Where is my notepad? Another long planks onto the list, so that's quite cheap actually, so I can probably run and get that. Right, let me... I'm going to put some water in. I'm going to run to the store, get some long planks. And let's check the chickens as well. Yeah, they're not going through too much. Making a lot of eggs, only 20 odd of them. This is finished, is it? Ooh. I'll sort that out as well. We can get rid of that, and I think we'll probably buy it off him. I managed to get my numbers on that, perfect. Right, I shall see you in but a moment. Right, got a few bits done there. Got the line moved. He's holding about 8,000 litres of line, but it's not really gonna make him a lot of money, is it? Lime isn't expensive, let's be honest. Oh, it needs to go that way. It's not expensive, but also what else are you going to do with it? I mean, there is somewhere to sell it, isn't there? The stones. Now I'm double guessing myself. Do I buy the lime station, or we've moved it now? But won't take long. I'll turn the engine off for this. What was it? Long planks, wasn't it? Oh yeah, expensive. Up. Probably better going in cab for this. Just hit something. I can't see at all as to where I'm going. Right, that's better. Open. Straighten that out. That's it. Let's arch over a little bit. Too far. Like a ruddy professional. Apart from crashing into that trolley there. Lovely. Right. Sling a strap over that. Underway. I do like this. Mercedes truck. However, I think I might have spent a lot of money on something that's just moving things backwards and forwards. Farm stick was doing okay then. Ooh, gambler. Absolute gambler. So, well, 20 past 8, making good time. It's got a bit of poke on it, isn't it? Yeah, now I'm thinking, do we just sell the stone or do we make lime? I suppose fields will always need lime, won't they? And we can charge for doing the job. Are you going to make the money back to pay for the lime station? I suppose we would do, wouldn't we? Not a lot else you can do with that byproduct though. Stood on my brake there. It's not quite right, that view stick on the farm sticks controller. I did put a bit of WD-40 in it. It's not yet working. I might have to recalibrate it again. Oh. That's why I don't do indicators. It's the same button that changes vehicle. It's been a long time since I've sprayed with precision farming. Obviously on the contracts it doesn't really work the same. Quite a tight angle, that junction. This is the last of the field work until harvest. Oh no, there's weeding as well. Right, let's get the old reverse camera into play here. He says he immediately looks at his mirrors. I can't see. Right, that's not right. That's the that's definitely wrong. That's pushing the fish. Let's swing it out that way. Truth is, I don't actually know where I'm going. Into a bush. Not too bad. Unload that. Walter can continue with his 5 of 6. Right. Let me drop this off, and then I'll just double check that we've got enough spray in the sprayer, if any. That's quite slow to fill up, so I shall literally see you in a second or two. Well, should be plenty of liquid ferret to do both these fields, I would have thought. Which one would we begin with? Let's start sensibly. Now, turn on the crop sensor. And hopefully we won't run over any of the crops. Should we put? Let's put the thing on just to see. Just to test it out. This might take a while at 6 miles an hour. It only runs at 7 anyway, so yes, this is a little bit underpowered, but it will do its job, and we can have a decent look now. So we're putting on for sorghum might actually be, the current rate is actually higher than needs to be, so we're not actually spraying anything, which we'll need some bits doing up there from the look of it. Yeah, we've gone through a little bit. And the narrows seem to be working. We have sprayed, just very little. Not changed the on the map down in the left corner. It's not changing though, is it? Although it sort of wants to be, and it sort of wants to be a reddy orange colour anyway. And then obviously the change in the soil type is going to affect it. I'm glad I put the lines on for the GPS actually, because I suppose we can see where we've been if we're facing the right way. Well, I think we're going to be going through a fair bit of nitrogen on the next field. It depends on what the crop needs though, doesn't it, really? The tram lines seem to be working fairly well. And that'll help us when we need to spray the weeds as well. Yeah, it is going down. Very, very little. Not enough for it to move a percentage of the tank. Ooh, that tree's going to get, yeah. If a smaller sprayer came up in the sale, I would actually consider getting it, because this, I mean, they're all 27. Meters plus, but it is quite big for this map and these fields. Oh, nice little view out what's going on. A lovely day. Beautiful May. Might be me. In fact, I'll do it without the... That's better. And back on. There's that tiny strip which I don't think we need to do, but I think I'll do it just to be on the safe side. I'll tell you why. We can take all of this equipment down to our new yard afterwards, so I don't want to then find out that I've missed a little bit. This can all be transported away. Obviously I'll have to come up when it's time to spray again, but I've got to wait for those weeds to be big. I've not fully looked around the area. It was on the auction. I went into it. And if you're playing on the map and you're just starting on the map, it's worth having a look at, because there are... I'll show you when we get there, but it's financially very good. The rest of the land is quite expensive, but this is a decent price for what we've got. Underway. Spin it round. Oops. Oh, no, that's alright. Not going to cause a trouble. Over to the next one then, which it should switch straight away to soybeans, that's what this is, isn't it? Read the map. So this doesn't need much nitrogen. It needs no nitrogen. Soybean crop does not require additional fertiliser. Well, we won't bother then. Need bother. What I will do, that's been ploughed so we shouldn't get weeds on it, but there's that little bit of lime that's still there on the ground. A couple of bits of mist on this, but I'll just spray over that lime just because I don't want to. So it's giving the visual that we're spraying, but we're not spraying. Well, in that case we can fast forward up to where we're going. I might need to get some fuel. Is there a fuel station on the way? Have we folded in? Yes. I don't know how to get there actually, because I've flown over it on a drone. Exciting. I've done a field really close to it. I'll be right. We'll find it. I know roughly the area, so in fact I know how to get there. It's right near the fish farm, which makes me wonder actually if I can get a digger in, I could put a lake in as well for the trout, couldn't I? That'll, I mean, that's cheap to do. It's going to pay for itself fairly soon, isn't it? In a year or so. Oh, shouldn't have gone this way. Too late. Quite nice to have a roundabout in Farming Simulator. You don't normally get them for obvious reasons. So, what have we learnt today? We didn't need the row crops work; they're fine. We didn't need to spray either of those fields really. We've gone through 1% of the tank. We can't go across that bridge, or as much as I want to try it. I'm looking at the map. This is a plot of land that can be bought. So the plan with this, I don't really know exactly how long we'll be here for, because I like the idea of building a farm, but it's big, it's flat, we can put things on it which we can't do with where we've got the fish farm. Then I'm torn between the idea of putting in a lake for the fish farm. We need a fish farm in order to do the fishing. That's the USP of this map, isn't it? I think that is our turn in there. I'm assuming. well, that's the farmland at the side of us, so we don't own that. But we have got shed space. And something is on there. What's that? Let's have a drive around, have a look. Oh, it's... Okay, so we've got... good size shed here to put things in. That's good. That's very good, very useful. I like the look of it. I like the sort of layout of this at the minute. We've got a low door. Not that low, just the camera sits on above your head. So this is a similar. I like the detail of this. This is words. This is similar to Walter's silo, isn't it? But we've got 3 bays in there, which is really good. Loving the rocks have fallen down. There's some bits there. It's a derelict farm that we've picked up. Now, yes, in your version there'll be more buildings here, but I got rid of them, which offset the price massively. We don't own out here. We don't own any of that, unfortunately. But I guess the farmer has access to his field here. Big field that as well. So there was a cow shed and a lovely looking silage clamp. However, I don't need the silage clamp because we've got a bale wrapper, and I don't need a cow shed because it didn't do milk or anything, so I didn't really see the point on having it. Plus, we've got, I think we've got all the way to this train track that's here, so I can go that way. All of this is ours. Now, yes, we'll have to leave access to these bits. That's not a problem, is it? But potentially we could build out on it. And I've just realised there's another building there that I completely missed. Ah, it's the machine shed. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Same as Walter's. We can put our vehicles in here and keep them nice and secure. And we've got a house. And a garage. And a garage. Not that we need a garage, but it's worth having anyway. Do we have a house? Yeah, because we can get rid of that. But we can't open our gate. Oh. No. This must be ours, surely. I mean, obviously you don't go into these anyway. This has to be our house. Shed can't get into. Get rid of the shed. Let's check the ruddy map a minute. Maybe it's not ours. Yeah, it's ours. It's ours, it's just a glitch and the gate doesn't work. Okay. And we can't sell any bits here. But we've got a tap, which is great news. Anyway, we'll make that into a home. No matter what. But there is a bit of room here to put... I mean, do I need the garage? Offset the price there and maybe put in a lake here. Or should have a lake at the side of it. When's fish at its best price? Oh yeah. I've got some contracts to be doing. Fish prices. They've done something to this game. Which means that you can't check the prices of things, but you can on that. There we go. No. There we go. That was getting stressful. Trout, isn't it, that we can do if we put one in. T for trout. Might be able to get one in. To be fair, Goldcrest's nearly paying the money now. But it then means I'm going to have to keep feeding the fish farm, although it is only down the road. Something to think about. Anyway, taking up so much time. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, this is definitely my house, I'm having it. And do feel free to put them in the comments section, wherever it is on your screen. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.